most of the countries actually they have secure signature creation devices. I don't think there are any. Well, I'm not quite sure. Okay, but most of signature applications are based on that. I think in not Europe. So I mean, if you want to make a qualified digital signature, the European law says that the device must be certified, and if a European country, let's say Portugal, signs a document, and this document has to have validity in France, this document has to be signed with a qualified digital certificate.
Then come to my second question. Then, so each country may have their own certification scheme on the FSCP device. So just like the presentation by Eurosmart. So it also says that we should have a common certification scheme. So what do you?
Okay, probably the scheme is different, in every country. I don't find. I mean, I see that the scheme can be different, but the certification of the card, of the token, of the qualifying signature is independent of the scheme of the card. I think it has no.
I think it's very careful. You need to be very careful here not to mix things up. I mean, there are several things. There's the qualified certificate. There's the advanced electronic signature, which is totally different. Yeah? And there's a whole range of, if you like, documents which describe these things. And what I noticed is in talking to a lot of people, including experts, they mix the terms. Yeah? So qualified certificates is actually defined in the ETSI documentation, whereas advanced electronic signature comes from the European directive. To answer your question, what it gives you is these are standards which, if you obey them, raise the bar of security. And it's not the plot, it's actually, if you obey the standards, there are certain guarantees given. But I think the problem in the industry at the moment is that people talk about qualified signatures with their electronic signatures, and vice versa. And this is not good, because that's really confusing different things. For instance, the advanced electronic signature has a requirement that the physical person is behind the device. And this is extremely important. So what it can bring, if it's used correctly, is standardization, and it gives the European citizen a certain number of guarantees that the level of security of the whole system is correct. And I think it will be adopted for key, certainly for government applications. Okay, for instance, just to give you, and then I'll sit down, if you have a CA that produces qualified certificates, you have to actually secure the systems themselves according to certain profiles which you find in ISO, etc. It's really quite tough. That gives you added guarantees that the thing is really ISO.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can speak with Steve a little later during the coffee break. So thank you very much to all of you. It was, I suppose, a very interesting and important session. Thank you to all the speakers. And the coffee break is waiting for us. Thank you very much.